What is up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys for joining us again today. I am excited. We are going to have a friend of mine. I'm sure you guys know her already, because if you follow me, you probably follow her as well, over at FINO Boxing. So I'm excited to have her on. It's gonna be a good time. How have you guys been doing? How is everything? I know I haven't been here for a little while, but just getting a lot of stuff done, trying to get people lined up. Hopefully, we should have some good people lined up coming up. So I'm excited. I'm excited to keep going what we're doing. We're doing a lot of obviously just trying to get by, trying to get creative on things that I don't know, on things like creating content, because man, it's rough right now. It's hard, but it's good having boxing back. How you guys been? How's everything? Appreciate you guys all watching. Setting up with one of my peeps just to make sure people are coming in. How you guys doing? What's up, everybody? Who's here? Comment on things so we could talk a little bit before Adriana gets here. I'm excited about the game today. It should be fun. We'll see how Adriana is at Connect 4. Hopefully she's good. And I still got to set up that rematch with Cynthia. That's coming soon. I know Ebony wants to do the rematch. We'll do that too. So I think Luis Feliciano wants to do the rematch too. So that'll be fun. It'll be a good time. How's everybody watching the UFC? I'm recording the UFC actually. I hope. Man, how good is it to have fights? I am so happy to have fights on right now. Do you guys believe we will actually get fights, like big fights, like a Terrence Crawford or Terrence Crawford, Spence, or anything like that during this quarantine? I kind of don't think so, but I guess we'll see. All right, we are still waiting for Adriana. She should hopefully be getting on soon. Oh, here she is. Let me bring in our guest. Let me bring in my guest from FINO Boxing. Adriana, what's up? Your mic is off. Yeah, it's off.
Wait, there. Like that?
Perfect.
Can you hear me now?
What's up? Right. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good to see you. Everybody, this is Adriana Jimenez, boxing reporter of FINO Boxing. I'm sure you guys know that already, and producer at Fox Deportes. How you been?
I'm doing good. Just got back home, a little mini vacation. But it's good. It's good to be back.
You have that nice like Mexico tan on you right now.
Oh, I know. I love this tan.
Awesome, I know. Awesome. Well, thank you for coming. How have you been? You guys have been thriving pretty well over there with getting interviews and all that stuff. How's that been during this whole time?
It's obviously it's different. Everyone is sharing their experiences, how they're dealing with COVID-19. It's not the same, of course, as interviewing someone in person and going to the fights, going to fight week. It's something that I miss so much. Luckily, we do have this form of communication of Zoom or lives on YouTube, on Instagram, that we're able to communicate with fighters and other people in the boxing world. So at least we do have this, but I can't wait to hopefully get back into doing this in person, of course, when it is safe.
There's a lot we kind of miss with this virtual thing, like the human aspect of kind of being in front of someone and kind of people's energy and all that. It's you miss a lot, you know what I mean? Kind of being on the computer screen.
Yeah, absolutely. And then if you're doing this on a virtually, you get to talk to this person and this person only, versus when you go to fight week, you attract other fighters and other trainers and everybody else. So you might go in there trying to talk to one or two fighters or whatever you have in mind, and then you're like, hey, this person's here, or this person's there. Let's talk to them, and you come out of there talking and doing interviews or whatever it is that you're doing, a lot more content than just getting this one interview on virtual media. Yeah.
Those I feel like those things I miss too, is just like you said, someone will be random there. And I think also the aspect of kind of that one interview that you were like, I'll talk to this person, or kind of like, oh, here, like, oh, that's cool. And then that's the one that does like, 100,000 views or something. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah.
Seriously.
Cool.
Yeah. Or just like, you do the interview, but then like some interaction will happen, or someone's like talking shit over there. Oh, sorry. Can I cuss on your show?
Of course.
Right. Yeah. You something going on. You're like, oh, you catch that, and that blows up. Yeah.
No, I remember one time I was talking to the heavyweight. I can't even remember his name, Mansoor, and I happened to just be finishing up the interview. And that's when Angel and Danny started talking crap to each other. Yeah, and I was like, oh, all right. And I read, no, we miss a lot of that stuff. It's a bummer, but we're gonna have some fun today. I based the show off of kind of what we do, and so you've kind of seen the show right before, like we play Connect 4. All right, so. Hold on, let me set it up. So I'm going to put it on the full screen so you could see it. But basically what we're going to do, oops, not that one, not me. All right, here we go. So I'm going to put this on the full screen. And so here's what the show's going to be about. So basically all these guys I know you've talked to, and we're just going to kind of talk about kind of your favorite moment, maybe most memorable moment with these guys. So we got Adrian Broner, Lomachenko, Chavez, Canelo, Ryan, Wilder, and then the Triple G.
All right, cool.
So, so I kind of figured, being that we both have a lot of interaction with these guys, just kind of like your most just memorable moment, like, maybe whatever funnies kind of stands out in mind, whatever, just whatever comes to mind when when you pick the person. So, we normally, you just kind of tell me where you want to play, kind of what person. We'll talk about that person, whatever moment you might have had with them, what a funny, memorable, maybe they started talking crap to somebody doing them or something. And we're just going to talk about that and go through that as we play the game.
Okay.
Cool?
Sounds good.
All right.
Sounds good. Yeah.
You will go first as my guest. You will go first.
Okay.
Where would you like to drop your piece?
Let's go with Triple G.
Triple G. I like that. All right. So what's kind of your most memorable Triple G moment?
The Triple G, I remember he was probably one of the first few fighters that I got to interview in the beginning, like when I started with just YouTube boxing media. I remember it was for his fight against Marco. What's his name? Marco. Oh my God, the Mexican dude. Rubio, Rubio, at the Stub Up Center. It was like, I think it was the day before my birthday. It was October 18, 2014, I believe. Yeah, 14. So I remember just talking to him, and he, well, you know how he is. He didn't say much. He just said like big drama show. Big drama show, big present. Let me see. he just kind of said this, whatever he said in that interview, he kind of said the same thing to me for like the next few years. It was like just the opponent name, the opponent name would change, but then it was always like big drama show, big big present for fans. But he's a really, I mean, he's a really nice, sweet guy. So and he's great fighter. It sucks that everyone kind of took him off their great list now. Everyone kind of just, with his past performance against Derevchenko, everyone just kind of like, oh, they're just pushing him to the side. But
yeah. No, I agree. People forget. I mean, that Derevchenko fight happened, and yeah, that was rough. It was a rough fight for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of, it's just kind of like, oh, I guess because he was older, I think, already when the Canelo fights kind of started to happen, or not older, but just already kind of towards the end of his prime as opposed to in the middle of it. I think people are just kind of writing off like, oh, this, like, the story's done already. That's it. Like he's gonna fall off or something. Yeah, no, I agree. He's still a beast. He's definitely still a beast.
Yeah, he is. I think just obviously people remember you for your last performance, but I think he still got something in there. Obviously just wasn't his greatest night. But I want to say, hey, look, what is it? Sonteo Media.
Yeah.
Shout out to his dad. His dad's got the best birthday, 10/19.
There you go. We got H Money here saying, "What's up to Fino? What's up to you?" Oh, he knew who I was talking about. Amir Mansour. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Triple G's been awesome. He's that similar, like, one of the few, especially one of the top guys that I was able to kind of speak to, kind of like, not quickly, but quicker than I expected. You know what I mean? To be able to kind of get one-on-ones with Triple G. I think probably my biggest Triple G moment was, I think you guys were there. Yeah, Rigo held the camera for me. was that Dodger Stadium when he got to go to like stand on like home plate and.
Nice,
I got that email like the night before, and I remember thinking like, I don't know if this applies to me. I was like, oh, I asked because the email to come. I was like, yeah, cool. I emailed, and within 5 minutes, Bernie, the man Bernie, was like, yeah, cool, you're on the list, and that was so cool. That's still one of my top cooler moments, kind of in being in this media thing for sure.
That is, you're absolutely right. That is. That was a really cool experience. I had never been on the field, any baseball stadium like that. So, so that was great. Yeah, great point right there.
What's up, Manny? What he's saying? What's up, everybody? All right, so you got Triple G. Let me see. I'm gonna go. So I'm trying this thing. So like, definitely help me. But I'm gonna be looking at the board on the screen because I feel like I maybe have a competitive advantage seeing it right here. So I'm trying not to give myself an advantage, but I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go Canelo here.
All right.
So what's Adriana's like favorite Canelo moment?
My favorite Canelo moment. Let's see. I would like to say that I think recently. One of the first I think he was the first fighter that I got to interview for Fox Deportes. That I got to interview was for Canelo. So, because Fox covers, obviously they cover all of the Fox fights, but usually when it's Fox, I'm in the studio. So for the Canelo, since it's not their fighter, but it's such a big fighter that we cover them, they had me doing the interviewing. So I get to do both sides. Obviously, I get to do the in studio production and then the reporting. And that was the first time that I got to interview for Fox. So Canelo's a huge fighter, so it's not like I just interviewed some random fighter, So it was a proud moment for me. So I'll go with that one for now. I mean, we've been to so many fights; it's hard to pick.
It's hard. It's funny because my Canelo moment is one of the more recent ones too. remember, I think just what was it? Was it Jacob? No, I think it was Kovalev. It was Kovalev for the Kovalev fight. And I think a lot of people were at the WBC convention in Mexico, and Canelo had his media day at San Diego in that same week. And so it wasn't like the the crazy amount of people that we're used to for Canelo. And I remember he had just sparred Ryan, and Canelo was just in a good mood. I think the fact that the gym wasn't like packed to the gills, he was like, oh, cool, this should be cool,
Yeah.
And also I you know how it is when everyone wants to ask similar questions, right? So when you're like first 3-4 interviews, you get that good energy, and when you're like 5, 6, 7, 8, you kind of get the like, leave me alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, great. Like this question again. But I got him early. I want to say I was like number 3 or 4, and he had just sparred Ryan. So the first question I asked him, I was like, "Oh, how hard did you hit Ryan?" And he started laughing. He understands English, and I think that's part of it too, right? Is the more rapport you get with these guys, I think they're more comfortable. We're more comfortable. They know kind of the style of questions that are coming. And so I think he knew I was just going to start messing with him after, just kind of joking around throughout the interview. And he was like, I didn't hit him that hard, just showing him algunas cositas, he said, just he was like, yeah, I took it easy on the kid, but no, Canelo was a lot of fun. That's, I'm sure we have a lot of stories with him. All right, you are up next. Where would you like to go? Are you good at Connect Four, by the way? Like,
I haven't played this in years, dude. I was thinking, how like with tic-tac-toe, or like pretty much like all the games, there's always like certain spots you can start at,
right,
and you'll kind of wiggle your way into winning. I don't know. I should have Googled this. I should have Googled like, Connect Four, like hidden ways to win. I don't know. Let's just go with if I put it on top, I have to stack them up anyway. So let's just go with Wilder, I guess.
Oh, Wilder. All right. We got Rigo chiming in here. That's the rumor is Ryan dropped on. I heard that too. All right, Wilder. What's like a kind of most favorite moment? Kind of like what sticks out with you with Wilder?
Yeah, Wilder is just you ask him, how are you? And then he talks for like 10 minutes. He'll go on about, how he is, and about his fight, about some historical moment.
But believe it, receive it, achieve it. Speak it, believe it, receive it.
Yeah, that's honestly like, you just kind of, hey, how you doing? And then he just goes on and on and on. I don't know. It's like, whenever I've asked him something, he just talks about everything and anything,
Yeah. I think for me, Wilder, I remember Wilder was actually the first heavyweight, like current champion that like I actually interviewed, because I think by the time I got into it, got into boxing, it was I think Klitschko had or maybe Fury had it. Fury was going through that issue, and then Klitschko got it back, and then AJ had, so like it was all over there. You know what I mean? Like at least those 3 belts. And Wilder was the first kind of heavyweight champion I remember interviewing, and I just remember how Wilder carries himself is very kingly, very kind of like he embraces that kind of like mantra, you know what I mean? And I was into it. Like I remember I super fell into it the first time I met him. I felt like I was kind of in one of those like those old school, like kind of, when you watch videos of Ali training and you're just kind of watching like, wow, like this is the heavyweight champion of the world. You know what I mean? And it was just kind of one of those. And then also just, when Wilder's punching power, when he starts hitting the pads and stuff, you had like everyone in the gym is like, wow, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like they have to watch. That's some scary power.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. Do you think, just real quick, now that we're talking about that, do you, just talking about the heavyweights, you think we're going to see AJ Fury actually next year? Do you even think we're going to see Wilder Fury 3 this year?
I do think we'll see Wilder Fury. No, Fury Wilder. How do you want it? Fury Wilder 3. It's scheduled for December. What is this? We interviewed Wilder before he became a champion. I knew. How did I know he was gonna mention that? Yeah, we did. We interviewed before he became a champion. And he was. Who's the Mauricio Suleiman had the title there? What? He was there alone, no group. Right. It was like a lot quieter Wilder. Mauricio Suleiman had the green belt there, and he was like, "Oh, you belong to me one day. Like, I'm gonna get you." Like, he was all like sweet talking it. Like, I will have this. And yeah, shortly after.
Was that like white suit Wilder when he wore like the big white suit and kind of like all that?
Nah, he was just wearing like, I think it's just a regular t-shirt. Oh, okay. Like, he wasn't all blinged out. Like, it was just I think just a t-shirt and very simple. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. But going back to Wilder Fury, your father took some acting classes.
Computer trolling us.
I do think we'll see the third fight in December. I really do think so, and I think I saw Fury winning the first fight, even with the knockdown. And then the second one, okay, well, obviously he just put a beating on Wilder. So I'm actually interested in seeing, can Wilder adjust, do something to just completely be different from his past fights and take that win. So I am curious to see that fight, and I do believe that we would see Fury Joshua. I think that undisputed, well, if he were to beat Wilder, that undisputed UK fight, I do think it would happen. I'm just hoping that by December or sooner, obviously, we can have fights with media and
right.
with audience.
you didn't say that first.
With media and fans.
Priority.
I want us all to be able to go back and enjoy fights. Hopefully, once it's safe, of course. But
right.
God damn, I miss it.
Me too. The roar of the crowd, the free food tickets. But no, just all of it. Just being around each other. I feel like, especially in media, it's like we're together all week, and the fight is like the cake. You know what I mean? It's like the cherry on the ice cream. Like it's like it's what we're all there for. It's you can't. There's nothing else. You can't describe it other than just fight night.
Right. It's you go through the entire week, building up, and then especially if it's a 50-50 fight, like dang,
Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah. All right, I will go next. Let's see. I am going to go Broner, I think. Why do you laugh?
I just laughed with Broner because he always makes me laugh. He always has something to say. Dude, he's a rapper now?
Yeah, apparently.
What is it? Adjusting to fame or something like that?
Yeah. Man, you are a dedicated journalist. I haven't even gotten that far. I just saw something about him rapping. I was like, I think I'm good.
Do you think he'll rap about Maidana?
Man. I don't know if he remembers much about that. Rap about it.
There we go.
That's okay, Rico. I think for me, let's see, for an Adrian Broner, you know what came to mind when I first put him on the board was was
him
him,
being carried out by fans. No, I'm kidding.
the what?
I remember so clearly, like when everyone was passing around that photo when after the Maidana fight that he was walking to the dressing room and he had like people kind of like holding him.
Yeah.
Dude, that picture just went viral. It's I thought it was what you put up there, but he's actually punching.
Yeah, no, it's not that one. You thought I had. That's funny. No, I had once Broner saw Mandata making a comeback, he retires and become a rapper. I think what like right, Broner always is funny, and I remember for the Pacquiao Broner press conference. Broner started making like Asian jokes about Pacquiao, like somebody couldn't drive or
yes.
something.
Oh,
I remember hearing it.
Yes, he said
something about him having like a bad driving record or bad at driving or something.
He said through the fight week, he said so many. I don't want to be I don't want to get in trouble by saying that. We're just kind of like paraphrasing for him. Right. He said so many Asian jokes. He said something about, I think it was at the weigh-in, or I remember them facing. It had to be the weigh-in. He said something like about I think they were barking or something, and he was saying like, "Nah, you Filipinos are gonna eat the dog or something." Yeah. So he was like things that you don't expect a fighter to say, like, "Hey, you guys are gonna eat
anyone to say out in public,"
or like about saying something about that they can't drive or something. Like he doesn't care. No. He doesn't care. Was it him who actually said that their fight was like rush hour? Like like he's like Jackie Chan and what was it, Chris Tucker or whatever.
Oh, Broner, man, yeah. And you know what's crazy too? Another thing when I thought about this too is another memorable thing about me for Broner is there is a clear distinction between like AB and Adrian. Because sometimes you'll get like Adrian and he's very like calm. He's not making any jokes. Like he won't answer the fight questions with like a pro PBC kind of tone. You know what I mean? Like he'll just break down a fight for you sometimes. Like he'll just his boxing IQ is very good. But it just kind of depends on if he's AB or if he's Adrian, if he's gonna just kind of clown and joke around about everything, or if he's gonna just really give you like a breakdown answer. He's very good at that. He could definitely have a career in that for sure.
Yeah, I mean he's a talented fighter. He was able to achieve world titles in different divisions. I don't remember exactly how many. I'm sure Rigo's gonna pop up there saying how many since he remembers all the numbers. But he's obviously talented, and sometimes just he has a personality. I don't know. He makes it seem on social media like he suffers from depression or something, and it just kind of takes over. Like. There he is, 4th division.
There he is, 4th division. I was trying to I was like, I'm pretty sure it's 4. Yeah.
Yeah. But he I think he could be a comedian. I mean, one of those he'll say whatever comes to mind, but we'll see if we see him inside the ring again. It seems like he wants to take off with his singing or rapping career.
Well, I mean, shoot, no one's boxing right now, so he might as well. Yeah. What I mean? Barely. So, yeah, go for it. All right. You are up next. Where are you going?
Let's go with Canelo.
All right. All right, so we already talked about Canelo, so I'll just go here. So I am gonna go. Oh, see, I messed up. I'm looking at the thing. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Chavez.
All right.
I also realized when I go back in the editing that it looks a lot better that I'm not like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't get just the side of your head.
Right. Yeah. The haircut I'm doing myself, so it might not be that strict. Let's talk about Chavez, the legend. What's kind of a memorable moment of you with and Chavez kind of in your boxing reporting career?
I've had different interactions with Chavez, and they've all been super different. I met him before I got into boxing, and so I was just a fan who was coming up to him, I guess. And he gave me, I asked for a picture, and he gave me his traditional, like,
Right.
like very serious face. Like he didn't smile. He just like.
Yeah, like go away. Like hurry up, take the picture, go away. Yeah.
Like just take a picture and hurry up. And then I talked to him when I was barely starting. I interviewed him when I was like, I don't know, like 8 or 9 months pregnant. I was probably like 8 months, 9 months pregnant. So I was like, and when I went back and I watched the interview, like when we were gonna put it up, his eyes were like, he just kept like looking at my belly. He was like probably thinking this girl's gonna pop right now because I was so. His face was like, please don't give birth right now.
Don't give birth during this interview.
He was like seriously, his eyes were funny. But my most memorable or my favorite moment was just about a year ago in August. Chavez Jr. had a fight in Mexico in my hometown of San Juan de los Lagos. And it was a crappy fight. It lasted, I think, like a minute or a minute and a half. But I enjoyed the fight week, and just the fact that it was the first time that my hometown had any big type of boxing. And so I interviewed him. Post fight, and we talked a little about my hometown and just fighting here. So it was I feel like kind of in a sense my life just went cold. Like it just circled around where I grew up going. I mean, obviously I was born here in the US, but I grew up going back and forth to this my parents' hometown. And now boxing went to my hometown, and it just kind of felt like, oh my God, being a little girl in this San Juan de los Lagos, I would have never imagined interviewing Mexico's like greatest champion in Julio Cesar Chavez. It was just like a surreal moment, like, wow, like this is happening.
In your hometown. That's amazing.
Yeah,
really
my hometown, Chavez. Yeah, it just I never expected that. We've been to so many fights. We go to Vegas, we go here in LA, New York. We go to Saudi Arabia for fights. I was more shocked to have this fight in San Juan than the fight in Saudi Arabia. So and it worked out so nicely. The fight was crap, yes. But I knew that coming in, like, okay, this is not gonna last.
Yeah,
but it was more of the experience.
Or anything, yeah.
It was more of the experience of having boxing there, and I got to talk to Chavez. Longer. I was the only media there besides some local people, but he wasn't really talking to them much. We had one child from ESPN there, but it was an awesome experience.
That's incredible. That's real cool. It's just, like you said, it's a full circle moment for you. You go up there, and now you're interviewing the greatest Mexican fighter ever in your hometown, doing a job like that. That's incredible. That's incredible. That's awesome.
Who would have thought? Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. We got Richard here saying he loves FINO boxing. What's up, Richard?
What's up, Richard? Thanks for the love.
Yeah. All right. You are up next. Where are you going?
I'm red. Yeah, I'm red.
You are red, yeah.
Let's do Ryan.
So Ryan. All right. What is your kind of most memorable Ryan Garcia story? Favorite Ryan Garcia story?
I think with Ryan, I was surprised that I have some nieces that are teenagers, and that's the fighter that they knew or that they know. That's the fighter that they're like, can I go with you? Next time you see him, whenever you're going to interview him, can I go with you? They don't care about going with me to interview, Wilder, Fury. They kind of asked about Canelo. Oh, Ryan. Like, you're going to see Ryan? You're gonna talk to Ryan? Oh my God, can I take a picture of Ryan? Like, it's all right. Like, he is such a big person that Adriana trying to lose on purpose. Oh my God.
There you go. That's a good support team you got there.
Oh my God. But Ryan is super popular with teenagers, especially teenage girls. That's whenever I go to family parties, they'll ask my nieces like, oh, so have you talked to Ryan lately? Like, that's their go-to. It's crazy how popular he is with them.
No, it's true. I've same. I've had like kind of younger people in my life kind of ask me like, hey, like so you talk to Ryan or and I've had friends tell me like, hey, my kid wants to know next time you're going to talk to Ryan, so let me know so he'll be like your cameraman. I'm like, he actually has to be a cameraman. He can't, he or she can't just hang out and just stare at Ryan and stuff.
Seriously, I've had them say that, like, okay, can I go with you? I'll help you. I could be your camera person. I can do this. Like, it's not just holding the camera. It's not just.
You're right. Just
whatever can get them in the gym or wherever. I guess that's what they want.
Yeah, I guess probably the most memorable thing for me with Ryan is really just his development. Like I remember Ryan kind of just before he signed with Golden Boy. Like I'd randomly seen him at a gym when I was like kind of cruising gyms. And then like a month or so later is when he got signed with like Golden Boy, and seeing that kid to now is like, wow, like his body's grown into itself. Like he's become more confident. You could tell before he was like kind of that, like real poppy, real kind of like, just kind of maybe like trying to like please everyone type of thing. Now he's a little more like sure of himself, I feel like. And just his development as a fighter is been really good. I don't know if I have like I think kind of like what you said. I realized when I went to like one of the more recent Ryan fights, was like, wow, his audience is young. like people I will never see at another like boxing event other than a Ryan fight. It's real. Like, wow, these kids are out here just for Ryan. Yeah.
Right.
All right, I am next. Oh, this is what Rigo's talking about. Because that's 4.
Oh shit! Oh my God! I wasn't even watching that.
That's what Rigo was talking about. We'll go again.
I was just watching my side. I wasn't even looking at yours. How embarrassing! Oh snap!
Don't worry. I beat Sinisa with just 3 pieces once, because then she was stuck, and I was gonna win either way. So still not as bad. But let's talk about Lomachenko real quick. What's kind of your Lomachenko story? Like your most memorable, maybe favorite Lomachenko story?
Lomachenko. I really like how he's been trying to learn more English and being able to communicate more with us. I know at first he would only do translator, and he would just keep things a lot more short. One of my last few interviews with them, well, I guess when I noticed he started kind of trying more, he we did the interview, and he had the translator on near him, just if he got stuck. But I remember talking slowly and trying to just enunciating my words so he can understand me. And that's when I kind of felt like, oh, he's opening up. He wants to, but obviously there's that language barrier.
Right.
And then the next time I saw him, like when he fought, what did he fight? Forgot which fight it was. Corolla, yeah, when he fought Crawler.
Right.
Crawler. They fought Crawler at Staples Center. He was, I think we did the interview almost entirely just, you know, without a translator, which was a big improvement. And it's awesome to see that development. And then when something else that's besides him talking, I enjoy going to his video workouts and seeing all the tricks he does with like the tennis ball on his head and the gymnastic moves he does. His mom was a gymnast, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's why he's so flexible and so athletic. So his media workouts are interesting to watch.
Yeah,
as well.
That's definitely mine. Is I remember one of the times we went up to Oxnard, which is like a solid 3-hour drive for those who don't know, who don't live in LA. So kind of taking that long drive up there, right? And I remember one of the first times, exactly what you said, like the ball on the string. And then I remember also he was doing something where he was like throwing the balls high and then catching them and like doing 2 at a time. And then when he like walks across the ring on his hands, like seeing all those like crazy things, it's like, wow, like look at all this different stuff going on. Like it's all this kind of like, it's a lot of like mental preparation that like we don't normally see. We normally see all the the heavy bag stuff, the speed bag, like kind of like the impact, and seeing kind of it's really like the beauty of him working out his mind like that is really like, wow, like it's you see why he's so far advanced, because it's like, man, like for you to be able to do this and physically do some of this other stuff, and it's like it's incredible. It's that you see why his mind's so sharp, you know? Yeah. No, okay. So, well, you obviously lost that one. we typically go 2 out of 3. You wanna play again?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. I will let you go first again.
All right.
Because I don't know. You might need the help, I feel like. Let me put it back on the big screen. There you go. All right. And so this one, we'll just kind of go through and play. You don't have to think about, you don't have to think about, whatever, like favorable moments. You could just concentrate on the game. We'll see if that makes it any better.
Let's go Canelo.
Canelo. Good call. All right. I am going to go Broner. Ooh, do you think Canelo, who do you think Canelo, rather, is going to be fighting in September?
I wanted to think that he was going to fight against Billy Joe Saunders, just since he was already supposed to fight him May 2nd. But didn't something come up? What happened? What did I hear? I forgot what I
got suspended because of that video he put out. Did you see that?
The beating, beating like the wife or girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah. But he's like suspended for 6 months for that or something.
Is it 6 months for that video?
I thought. Really? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, honestly, my thought was, okay, without any suspensions or anything like that, I expected Canelo to fight Billy Joe Saunders in September and then possibly go to Japan in December and fight the middleweight Murata
or something.
Yeah. I thought maybe that was kind of like what could happen. Now, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. They might go with someone like I saw I know Rigo was like putting like Willie Monroe or someone like that. I really don't know anymore. Now it's like I don't even know if he'll like. Will he fight? I mean, I want to say yes, but
Rigo with a little inside tip here. Fighting John Ryder. Who's that? I mean, I don't know who John Ryder is. No respect, John Ryder, but no disrespect, but I don't know who that is.
He might take fake Canelo. Carnelo. Oh my God.
Rigo's out. Is Rigo Is Rigo still on that like Mexican tequila right there? All right, let me. You are next. Where are you going?
All right, I'll do. Let's go with Triple G.
Triple G. All right. I'm just gonna throw something in there for the block. I'm gonna go Ryan.
I'll go with Ryan as well.
He should fight Callum Smith on their last fight. Oh, here's another. Here's Tony Yayo says he should rematch Lara. Man, that 154-pound division is like crazy. There's so many good fighters in that division right now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I'm up next. Oh no, you're next. I'm sorry. Where are you going?
Ryan.
Ryan. All right. I am gonna go. Let's see. What's Rigo saying? He always fought on the Canelo and Jacob. Who is this? Callum?
They talked about Ryder.
Oh, John Ryder.
John Ryder.
Oh. Who did he fight? Who did John Ryder fight on that card? Did he win?
He fought Callum Smith last. I don't know about the other ones that he's talking about.
Oh, that's who he's saying. John Ryder fought Callum Smith. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I am gonna go. Go Loma. No, I'm gonna go Chavez actually.
Okay, let's go with. I don't want to make some sort of dumb mistake like earlier where I was just like talking away. Let me focus on my side, not paying attention completely, nothing at all. Just looking at mine, not looking at yours. I don't know. Just let's do Wilder.
Wilder. All right. Let's see. Hey, what's your opinion about this whole glove gate situation?
I don't know. Okay, so what are they saying exactly? That
I actually have no idea, to be honest. I was thinking maybe you knew a little bit more about it. From what I understand, from what I've kind of seen, is that supposedly the gloves were like just real thin, like weren't I guess like kind of actually like padded the way they were supposed to.
Right.
I
don't know. I feel like aren't they checked and approved?
Right.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know enough about it to really speak on it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Same
from
here.
what I know, from what I saw, it was just, he just lost the fight. That's all. He just, I think that's something boxing fans, especially boxing fans, have an issue with is like, fighters could lose a fight and that's okay. They could still be great. They could learn. They could become better after that. Like it's not like Floyd made it like your zero has to be intact for you to, kind of claim greatness. And that's just not true,
No, one thing that I like about the UFC that some of their greatest stars have already several losses on the record, and fight fans or UFC fans, they don't write them off immediately with the first loss or second loss. Like they know, okay, this guy's good. This is my fighter, and they support him no matter how many losses. Like as long as they consider him one of the best, and they fight somebody else. As long as the best fight the best. And with boxing, you lose you lose once or something, and that's it. You're like, oh, you're done. You're done. You're done.
Yeah. No, it's. I think we're getting better at it because I think just fans are getting smarter and realize like, hey, like this, just because somebody loses doesn't mean that they're kind of on a downward slide till they can't get back up. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. It is my turn. My turn. I am gonna go. I'm gonna go Canelo, I think. All right. Where are you going?
I'll go. I'm red, right?
You are red.
So I'll go Canelo as well.
Canelo. Oh, I see what you did there. Good job. Good job. I'm gonna do the same. Actually, I'm gonna go Ryan. Now we both have 3 in a row.
Yeah.
All right, where are you going?
I'll go with no, I don't want to do that. Okay, I'll go with Chavez.
Chavez. I need like game show music. I realize I need like something. You know what I mean? All right. Oh, we have a question for you here. Can Michaela Mayer beat Katie Taylor? Ooh, what do you think?
I'm gonna say I think Katie Taylor. I think Kate. I'm not taking away from Michaela, but I think Katie can. I think I would favor Katie.
You favor Katie
on that fight? Yeah.
You like just Katie, currently, or you think like you're just talking about like at their current states right now, right?
Well, yeah. If you were just if right now they were just to face each other.
Yeah.
I think I go with Katie. Michaela Mayer can't beat the chick from Club Baby.
Riker? You Riker? I think I don't know. I think that's a good fight right now. You probably have to edge Katie just because I feel like I don't know. Is she really more experienced? I'm trying to think. I know she was in that tough fight just recently, right? With can't remember her name. It was on DAZN, but I don't know. That's becoming a closer fight. I'll definitely say that. Michaela looked pretty good yesterday. She used the distance very well yesterday. You guys, I don't know if you guys even got a chance to see the fight. You guys were in Mexico.
I didn't get to see the fight. I think we were driving at that time. So I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's a good fight. I mean, I think unfortunately it's a few years away just because just money situation, especially with no gate. That's really hurting people right now, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's who that girl was. Delphi Pearson beat Katie and that was the last fight that Katie had that was like a really tough fight. A lot of people thought that she had lost that fight.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll see. Hopefully some of these fights start happening. All right, is it my turn? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you went first, so yeah, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going I'm gonna go Canelo.
Okay. Let me think.
I like the strategy you're putting into it this time. Like I'm not going 4-0 again.
I was distracted. I was super distracted. I might still lose, but at least I'm trying this time.
But I would have earned this win.
Let's go with Loma.
Loma. Oh, I see what you did there. All right. I'm gonna go with Ryan for the block. I see you. I see you trying to be slick.
I'll go. Um, da, da, da. I don't know. I'll just go with Wilder.
Wilder. All right. We got what did Rigo say? Oh, that fight. I guess the person Katie Taylor fight was on the Andy Ruiz upset card. Oh, okay. Oh, and then we got a question from TJ Ford. What do you think about Ryder and Canelo versus T-Rex arms? Ryder, he has small arms. I didn't know he had small arms.
T-Rex arms, Ryder.
I mean, I'll be honest. I haven't heard much of Ryder, and Canelo's the best fighter, if not the second best fighter in the world right now.
Yeah.
So you kind of got to go with the best, I think.
Yeah.
All right. I am up next, right? Because you went Wilder. Yes.
Yeah.
What do you got going on over there? Let's see. I'm gonna go Chavez.
I'll go with Chavez as well.
You're going Chavez. Oh. Wow. Well done. I was definitely setting up my my 4. But
yeah.
Man, you missed that. Well done. Well done. You want to do a 3? You wanna do a third one?
Sure. Let's go for it.
Let's go for it. All right. All right. All right, you are the champ, so you go first again.
All right. Canelo.
Canelo. All right. I'm going to go Broner.
Wilder.
Wilder. I'm going to go Chavez. Look at what Rigo said. I don't know if they are small arms, but he can't tie with you. Did anyone really block Amanda Serrano's Telemundo reality? Oh, I don't know. Is that true?
That's I saw something about that he was saying, I guess somewhere in their contract, like, hey, you're fighting with us, so you can't go and fight on some Telemundo show. I don't know the specific that but from what I understand, I don't think Matchroom wants to or isn't in agreement with Amanda fighting on a Telemundo show because she's supposed to fight with them or something like that. So
wow, interesting. Yeah. I didn't know that. That's good. We got Garcia saying hello.
Hello, hola.
Rico Eddie Ernest salty. All right, I'll go next. I'm going Canelo. Wait, was it my turn? It was your turn.
It was my turn. My turn.
My bad. Go ahead. Where are you going?
All right, I'll go. Ryan. All right, I'm gonna go Triple G for the block there. I'll go with Triple G.
Triple G. I'm gonna go Wilder. You're like one of 2 people that's that I've gone 1-on-1 with. I'm normally like I've swept almost everybody.
Yeah, because you're distracting them with the questions.
Well, also, unfortunately, I have a lot of experience now, having played the game more recently.
Yeah, I'm sure you. Yeah, I'm sure about that. I'll do Canelo.
Canelo. All right. I am gonna go. I'm gonna go Ryan.
Okay. I'll go with. I'll go Canelo again.
Canelo. All right, I'm gonna go Canelo. All right, you are up.
All right, Ryan.
Ryan. Oh, well done there. Well done.
For the block.
Let's see. I didn't think you were going to see that. I was hoping you weren't going to see it. Let's see. I'm going to go Y. Or do I want to do that? Yeah, I'll go Wilder. Man, I got to be sharp. I might actually lose 2 out of 3 right now. I got attention here.
I'll go with Ryan.
Ryan. Okay. Man, you got a big old cluster of parts or pieces there. Let's see. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Chavez. Or no, do I want to go? No, I'm gonna go Loma, I think.
Okay. I'll go with
Well, that's a good.
All right, let's go with Loma.
Loma. Okay. Oh, that was a good call there. We got Rigo asking, who's a better fighter today, Virgil Ortiz or Ryan Garcia? Tony says Virgil. Rigo says Virgil. I don't know. What do you think? I think I probably got to go with Virgil.
I would probably go with Virgil. And I want to just point out that like a lot of people completely just talk so much smack about Ryan that he's just, I don't know, like a social media personality. But I actually do believe he's very talented. He has a very decorated amateur career. Maybe he is a few steps behind those that are around his age because everybody else has a title already, like in Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, so just because of that, I don't think he's trash. Like so many people call him. Right. He has a lot of haters, just like he has a lot of followers. He has a lot of haters, but I do think that Virgil Ortiz is a beast. He's very quiet. If Virgil was a lot more out there, he would be known more. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't know of him so much, of how great he is, of how much of a beast he is, because he isn't as popular as Ryan or someone like that. But I'll go with Virgil for now.
Yeah, I think also Virgil has like a lot of he's a very interesting kid. Like he plays a guitar, he's into like a lot of kind of different things that people wouldn't kind of expect a fighter to be into or be, talented at as well. And I think once Virgil, maybe I don't know. He doesn't need to change his personality, right? But I think it's maybe just people putting him out there a little bit more, like us putting him out there a little bit more, and kind of showing that side of him is gonna like gain him a lot more fans because he's the real deal in the ring. Like I think we all agree in the ring. I think like Tony said, has a lot better opponents, opponent options if he was at people. That's probably true. But yeah, he's got the talent. And I think Ryan as well has the talent. I just think unfortunately for Ryan, the last two fights where we thought we were going to see like some kind of struggle or some battle or something, he iced both those guys. He just took them out in a round, and it's kind of like, I mean, he's showed the best, obviously, way he could have beat them, but we didn't get to see much of the development, especially like with Reynoso and all that stuff. Like we haven't really seen all the improvements that have come from being in with the Reynoso camp. Thought anybody press me on the Billy Joe Saunders card? No, Haney's good, man. I think Haney's very good. All right, let's go Rigo. I think Rigo's talking to Tony right here. Devin has been fighting with one arm on the card. In my opinion, he's the best guy to beat Loma. Oh, interesting. Okay. What happened to Oscar Valdez? His broken jaw happened to Oscar Valdez. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. that's just, he's been.
Yeah, he took some time off. Yeah. And then came back, and it was what is it? Oh, seems to have reached his peak. Sadly, he actually fights on July 21st.
Yeah. That's a good fight against Valdez, I think. All right. Is it, let's see, where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's my turn, correct? Or 1 minute?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. I will go. Man, you got a lot of options there. You have a big little cluster of stuff going on right there. Okay. I'm gonna go Ryan.
Okay. I'll go with Loma.
All right. Oh, I see what you're doing over there. Let's see. I'm gonna go Loma as well. Oops. Wow, this is like suspense. I feel like I'm playing defense.
All right, I'll go with Chavez.
I will go Chavez as well.
And I'll go with
Browner. Wow, good job. Where are you going?
Browner.
Yeah, good job. Oh, shit, my bad. Wow, well done. Good job. Wow, I think you hustled me, letting me win the first game that easily.
I was looking like my half of the screen. I literally was not watching. I was I was stuck in conversation. I just saw that I was easily distracted.
Well, you did excellent. That was you won. Well done.
Yeah.
Hey, Adriana, thank you for being on the show. Let me get that off there. Thank you so much for being on the show. I appreciate it, especially I know you just came back from vacation, so it's your first day back. I'm sure you're trying to relax.
Yeah, it was good. I had a lot of fun. Thank you for inviting me.
No, for sure. I'm glad you came on. Everyone, follow Adriana on FINO Boxing. All this stuff is tickering at the bottom, and as well, her Instagram and Twitter is at the bottom as well. Adriana, thank you so much for being on. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I had a lot of fun.
Cool. Stay on real quick. I'm gonna finish the broadcast, and I'll want to see get your opinion on how it went.
Okay,
right.
Sounds good.
Thank you very much, everyone. Adriana, want to say anything? You won. This is the post-fight interview. You won.
I'm the champion. I've been dreaming of this moment since I was a little girl. Now I can have my invisible title right here.
There you go. I need to get a bell.
I know, right?
I need to start sending belts to people. Thank you, everyone, for watching and appreciate it. Make sure you follow Adriana and FINO Boxing on YouTube. All right. Bye.
Thank you. Bye, you guys.